everybody, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your very first time joining me. My name is Jessica. My mother is a makeup lover, of course. For today's video, I am going to be doing this super beautiful kind of rainbow smoky eye moment. I am going to be playing around with the new Jaclyn cheek tint. I'm very excited for that. You're going to want to stay tuned. Other than that, it's going to be your regular schmegular tutorial besides like the little blush demo and review. So of course I'm going to be doing my eyes as well as my face makeup for you guys in today's video. This is what we're working with. I'm so obsessed with the way the eyes came out, honestly. Obsessed. So yeah, if you're curious to see how I created this eye look or about my face application, the Jaclyn cheek tint, you're definitely going to want to keep on watching. And of course, don't forget to stay tuned to the very end of the video where I will do an up close of my makeup for you guys. That way you can see the true beauty of the blend. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right on in. Nobody look at this huge zit on my lip. Don't look at it. I've been drinking a lot of coffee lately, and so I've been breaking out because of like the amount of sugar I put in my coffee. For today, I wanted to use the Blend Bunny Lure palette. I haven't given this one the amount of love that it deserves and needs. I want to use a bunch of the colors and do just kind of like colorful semi-rainbow smoky eye vibe. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm using pretty much the same brushes, except for one. These are the Blend Bunny B4, and this is the B1. Start with the shade Booty. I am going to deepen this with some of the black, but I want to make sure that I have a nice blend to start with. So I'm just going to go in little circle motions about this far. Next, I'm going to take the shade, let's go ahead, I'll take the shade Tentacles, which is the deep purple. And I'm going to start right here on the purple, or on the pink. And blend just a little bit out. I'm going to try to keep all these sections pretty much the same size. Pretty much, because I'm not a freaking magician. And then I'll just blend this out a little bit. Next up, I'm going to be taking the blue. I'm going to start by taking the shade Explore, which is this one right here. I'm going to lay this down right next to the purple. And I'm going to wing this out. Kind of like a cut crease, but I'm not going to do like a full-blown cut crease. Just like so. Next, I'm going to take the shade Uncharted, which is the green. The deep green. And I'm going to do this like this. So I'm going to take, for the pink, I'm going to take the shade Baited, which is this one right here. This is a Blend Bunny B5 brush. And I'm just going to go ahead and start blending this out. Now for the purple, I'm going to be taking the shade Seductress and Jellyfish. So I'll start with shade Seductress. And I'm just taking this on this Just a Beauty brush. Yeah. And I'll just start blending her out. I'll dust that same brush off and go in shade Jellyfish. for the blue, I'm going to go over to the teal section. So I use this one. So now I'm going to take shade Sea Nymph and then Lost at Sea to blend out the blue. And I'm just using the same brush. Excuse me. Lost my voice for a second. So I'm just using the same brush. And then this is shade Lost at Sea. And I'm only blending the top of this. And then for the green, I'm just going to go up the row. So we have shade Mermaid Lagoon and Seafoam. So starting with shade Mermaid Lagoon. And then Seafoam. I want to add a little bit of the black, which is shade Black Sea. I'm going to take this Blend Bunny B2, which is a really tiny brush, and just deepen this up. So this is what that looks like, the difference between the black and the not. Can you see this kind of shape I'm going for here? I'm going to go ahead and cut out the crease, and I'm going to lay down this paint in the shade Brightening Pink. I think I'm going to mix a little bit of this with a little bit of the blank canvas to just lighten it up just a smidge, and then I'll come back when that's done. Kid. Boy. Boop. So I mixed Brightening Pink with a little bit of the white to make this beautiful lighter pink peachy shade. And I'm going to take some of the shade Uncharted, which is the green. Just kind of go over this. I want to take the shade Charmed, which is this shimmer on the wet base. So I'll start with my finger. Shimmers always apply better with your finger. So this is what that looks like. And I'm going to tap this right under that pink and that purple. Now I'm going to take the shade Mermaid Lagoon, which is the green. And I am going to blend this in wing liner shape. And then I'll also take shade Seafoam. And then to blend this green into the pink, I'm going to take the shimmer Folklore. Yeah, babe, hold on. So I'm just going to take this teal shade and blend it right on top of that shade Seafoam and the pink shimmer. Like that. And then I'm going to take the shade Pearl, which is the shifty shade in the palette. Let me find a little brush. I'm going to take this. And I'm going to apply it all on the edge. I'm going to take a little bit of the black and just run it across my lash line. That thing on my lip has a thing on its lip. I'm going to start with cream contour once again. I'm going to be taking the TooFaced Born This Way shade Golden and Warm Beige mixed together. I'm going to use this Unearthly brush. This is part of their orange set. This is the 8-13, so it's like a big flat one. It's really soft. I was very, very pleasantly surprised by how how soft these brushes are. So this is what that looks like all blended out. I'm going to take the, I have the TooFaced Born This Way Undetectable Foundation. This is shade Swan. So I just mixed my LA Girl pigments. Like, where would I be without these? Looking funky as fuck. Okay, so I picked up 2 shades of the brand new Jaclyn Cheek Tint blush. I was gonna say concealer, girl. So this shade Plush Pink. I also picked up Plush Coral, but this is the one I want to go in with today. And I'll apply it. This is a beautiful color. I know I look wild without like concealer under my eye, but I'll show you guys how it looks at the end as well. Blended super beautifully. I definitely do see the blurring. Layers up really nicely. I'm going to go ahead and do my concealer and see how that goes and see how that layers on top of it. I'm not mad at it. Okay, I'm not mad at it. I'm going to take the Lancome Teint Idole Concealer and then the TooFaced in shade Cloud. To set my face, I'm going to take the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop powder. Not under my eyes though, just everywhere else. To set under my eyes, I'm going to take the Jaclyn Under Eye Face Palette. I'm going to take this on a poof. I'm going to be taking the Revolution Reloaded Bronzer. And then to just kind of top up my blush, I think I'll take just a little bit of the shade Soleil, which is this shimmery kind of one from Lunar Beauty. I think this is a very close match to that. I'm only going to take a little bit though, because I don't want to get too crazy. For my highlighter, I'm going to take the Ellie Star X Lele Posh highlighter. I think I'm going to take the shade Coffee. I feel like my lip matches my blush really nicely. I went in with the Ellie Girl Perfection Lip Liner shade Sugar and Spice, and then the NYX Fat Oil Lip Drip. This one's the shade Mist Call, so it's like a pinky tone because I was kind of just trying to match the vibes of everything. So my thoughts and opinion on the Jaclyn, let me get the name again, the Blurring Cheek Tint. I don't feel like it was very tint because it is very, very pigmented, and when you think tint, you don't really think like super pigmented. I mean, just look at my cheeks. Now I did add a little bit of a blush on top, but I feel like even without it, if I would have went without it, I still feel like you would have very vibrant cheeks. And I really love that, to be honest. Like, you guys know me, I love a very punchy, bright in your face blush, so this is definitely up my alley. I do feel like they are blurring in the area that I applied it. The powder is sitting very nicely on top of it, like it's not disrupting or moving. It's set in place very nice, and I'm very, very happy with it. I feel like, I wonder if these colors aren't going to be very similar on the cheeks, because I did get Plush Pink and Plush Coral, and when I swatched them, they're very similar. I think the Coral one would be a little bit darker, so honestly I might not even have to go over like with a powder blush on top of that one to really have it super vibrant, like how you guys know I like my blush. But yeah, I like the formula. So I did, you know, typically people do full face foundation, cream contour, concealer, and then their blush on top of that. So I don't know if the formula will disrupt the makeup, because how I've been doing my makeup is the contour, foundation, and then the blush. So there was really nothing on my skin up here for it to disrupt. So I'm not the greatest like judge of if it's gonna actually disrupt like foundation. Now I did blend my concealer into it, and that did not disrupt whatsoever. So that's kind of what I'm going off of as of right now. It didn't disrupt any of my makeup. So this is where we're at. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. Ignore my toilet flushing. My kid's in there. Definitely let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. And without further ado, we're gonna go right on ahead and roll the clip.